Alright, hello gentlemen. I just wanted to do like another do-it-yourself kind of video, and this video is going to be based on making dummy rounds. Okay, this is what I did here. See, I punched out the primer pocket. But alright, I'm going to show you. This is going to be quick. I'm not going to try to drag this out. You need a piece of wood and drill a hole through it. Okay, right there, drill a hole through it. What I did is I kind of just drew this there, kind of center up the shell. So this is what the primer looks like. Okay, put it here and get a punch like this, line it up, and smack it. You smack it, that's what's going to happen. It's going to push it out. Okay, so there you go. I kind of like just clean the primer pocket out a little bit. And then what you'll need is you'll need one of these. This is a glue gun. This is my daughter's glue gun. Okay, so you need a glue gun or you need your daughter's glue gun. So then what you do is you fill the primer pocket. Okay, and this is not a requirement, but for me, I just wanted to pull out the primer and put glue in here like this. Alright, so I'm doing this. When you do that, alright, that easy. Okay, I'm going to put this off to the side, and I've kind of been like one of those cooking shows. I already had one pre-made. Okay, so that's what it looks like afterwards. Okay, what you basically need to do is you need to have a razor blade and just cut the excess off like this, like so. Cut the excess off. Alright, then what you do is, what I've used to stuff the shell slightly is, believe it or not, toilet paper. Alright, I would advise not using used toilet paper. Okay, so get toilet paper. Alright, and basically what you want to do is you want to just fill this up slightly. Okay, and the reason I do that is because this is what a normal shell looks like, and they have that little filler thing. So basically from here up is birdshot, but from here down is that little plastic thing, and I did not grab those the other day when I was at the match. So what I'm doing is I'm just using this to somewhat fill it up. Then what I've used to kind of smush it down is just this pipe, because it fits pretty good in the hole here. So then I get this, okay, and I just I need a little bit more, and the reason I know that is already got some, and I've kind of figured out how high the toilet paper or the light fill needs to be. Okay, so I'm just gonna put a little bit more in there. Okay, that's, oh dang it. Alright, well, you don't want that to happen, but we'll see if I can still get this to work so you guys can get the general idea. Then I'm using just BBs, okay? So I'm going to fill this up with BBs now. And the reason that I'm making these is obviously for 3-gun, you need to practice how you're loading your shells. And the big thing, what I would recommend is next time you guys go to a match or you go shotgun shooting, all my shells when I go to a match are all red. Okay, these are live ammunition. All right, mostly all the ones I buy are red. So the last thing I wanted to do was make dummy rounds that were red. Okay, so basically what I did is I went ahead and got some. These are Fiocchi, I believe. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that right, but these are Fiocchi brand shells. What you don't want, again, is get the same color, because you don't want to confuse yourself. Also, what you want to do is have a scale, okay? I basically measured, or weighed, what this one weighs. So I'll see if I can get this on camera here. Let's see. Sorry. Okay, that's what a normal shell weighs, okay? Let's take off this. And I just spilt my BBs everywhere like an idiot. Okay, then you put this one. This is my dummy round. You can see how close it is, okay? And that's the good thing about making your own, because you can basically you know, make sure that they're the right weight. So that's what you do want. Okay, so I'll put this back, and you're probably gonna see BBs everywhere now. Those are BBs everywhere spilled. So, that's not good. Okay, oh well. I'll start all over. I'll have to pick that up later. Okay, so I'm gonna fill this back up. Okay, so I'm gonna weigh this. All right, and it weighs too much. So what you obviously do is you take some out. Weigh it. Okay, that's almost right on the money, but I'm still gonna just take 2 out, 2 BBs. Okay, I'm gonna put 1 back in. All right. So now what you're wondering is how do you get that to fold back over like I did? Okay, and I'm gonna show you how. Get yourself a pair of pliers. All right, and then what you want to do is everywhere that it's crimped, you just want to re-crimp it. Okay, you just want to start that process all over again. And I messed up because I was rushing in this video because I don't want to drag it out. But just re-crimp it, okay? And hopefully you guys can see what I'm doing here. Okay, so just re-crimp this. You guys see that? It's starting to just re-crimp it on where it was originally. Don't try to make your own crimps. Just re-crimp it, and then what you want to do is you want to kind of push it together. Okay? Just kind of like crimp this back together. And then basically what you want to do is, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get this on the film all that great, but I'll try. Okay? Basically what you want to do is you want to get this. If I do it here, you may be able to see it. I'm going to zoom in. Okay, right there. You want to kind of scrunch this together, all right? And then just push it on the table. And then push down. Okay? And that's what it sort of looks like, okay? It doesn't look all that pretty. Then what I do is I get this battery. See how it's got the little dimple on the side? So basically the male end or the positive side. And then what I do is I get the battery and I push down on it. So now you can see that I've re-crimped this. Then what I do is I get a little, these are some nasty ass channel locks, but I get channel locks, okay? And then I just a little bit on the edge there, just like maybe like a millimeter or two on the top edge, I just kind of crimp it, okay? Hopefully you can see that. And what happens is I have a 7-year-old son that likes to grab my tools, and he likes to play with them in our yard. And then what he does is he doesn't put them back. So then they get rained on, and what happens is they start to rust. So that's how they're all rusted. So now you'll see that it looks like that. Okay, looks pretty good. Then what I do is I get the glue gun again. I get the glue gun and I put it right in here, okay? And I just force some glue in there. And I just kind of put some, just a little bit on the top. Just a little bit. And that's it. Okay? So that's what it looks like. Alright? Now what's going to happen, alright, when you guys put this in your shotgun, you're going to notice that it's probably not going to feed. And I will show you that. Okay. I'm going to put this up here like this. Alright, and there's the infamous 930. Okay? I just have to go this way. Okay. So you're going to notice this one is a dummy one. This is the one that I made too. Okay, so I'm going to put this in here. And voila, it feeds. Okay? Success. Alright? But what you're going to realize now is, which is the one that we just made? It's this one. This is the one we just made. Okay? Same thing. Put it in here. and watch what happens. See how it got stuck? Okay, that's an easy fix, guys. What I do is I shove it in, okay? Pull it back out. Shove it in, pull it back out, okay? Oh. Now what you're gonna have to do now is I got, see that? 320, that says 320, okay? 320 sandpaper. You're gonna wanna sand this thing like this. Just sand it by hand. Doesn't require much effort really at all. And what's going on is that whenever you guys crimp this, it's going to be slight little raised spots in through here, okay? And that's what's causing the jam whenever you do this. So far, I've made 7 of these, and all of them I've gotten to cycle flawlessly, okay? And they all work good. But I've had to do this all to all of them. All right. Okay, still. Because the last thing you want to do is practice loading and accidentally fire a round in your house when you're doing this. So, all right, I've sanded this. I'm going to give this a try again and see if that's enough. Hopefully it is, but if it's not, just requires a little bit more sanding. Okay, so I'm going to put this in. And voila, see? It cycles now. So, you see how much effort that really took. So, again, I'll put it in. Voila, it's good. Now, what I'll do is I'm going to show you that this is the first one I just made. I'm going to go ahead and load in the port. I think I've tested this, so I'm gonna put this one in there too. These are all ones that I've made. Here. And all these, I've made all these too. So, I'm going to put all these in. And this one. Alright, so that should be 8. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cycle all these to make sure. There you go. Good to go. So, that in a nutshell is, guys, is how to make your own dummy rounds. Alright? It's a way to save some money, but the big thing is, guys, is whenever you do this, do not grab the same color, okay? Make sure that, you know, it's pretty obvious when I pick these up, just by the color, which one is a dummy shell and which one's a live round, okay? So that's a big thing. You can, you know, pick whatever ones you want. It's that easy. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, let me know. And again, shoot straight.